ZSE.
Yeah.
And also it's encouraging that we're seeing the market recovering on a daily basis, but year to date we're still down. So yesterday we saw the OSHA index moving up 0.59%. Mining's up 0.18%. The major trade, of course, was mostly concentrated around the blue chips. We had a huge trade in Delta, 1.6 million, and there are also trades in Old Mutual as well. So Old Mutual has been going up. Now it's about $8.20 thereabout because of foreigners. They continue, exiting the market using the Old Mutual, and also, of course, the Old Mutual trade remains attractive, especially for the local players. Overall, we saw foreign buyers of 4.4 million and foreign sellers at 2.6 million. So that's the trend that we expect. I think we're still more likely going to remain in the red in terms of year to date, say in the next 3 months or so.
So what are the options? If you've got money right now, where would you encourage to put it?
Yeah, I think we discussed about the idea of looking at net exporters. We don't have much of those, but you can invest in Padenga. You can also looking. Ariston does a lot of exports, but of course they were affected by Cyclone Idai.
On some farms, not all of them.
All of them, and also Hippo as well. That's on the export side. But what we are seeing also, because of the movement in the exchange rate, is that there are going to be some inflationary pressures.
Yeah.
So preserving value become very critical. So direct exposure probably in properties could be another strategy that you could consider.
Okay, we move on to political. Chamisa is said to have taken the stories first, which is Zimplow. The Zimplow results.
Interesting. So we just seeing the results, the audited results for the year ended 31 December 2018. So it's a strong set of results. Just looking at the top line there, we saw revenues up 25% to 48.6 million. There also an increase in margins. Operating margin was at 17.36 and the net profit margin was at 12.99. But all in all, we're looking at an EBITDA growth of 66% and PAT growth of for the period of about 6 million. This is against a market cap of 58.4 million. So basically, we're looking at a historic PE of 9.7. I think this is a solid set of results. Personally, I like Zimplow because of the exposure in farming and also key sectors such as your mining sector as well. So the main divisions there are your Balsam, City Boards, and Farmec. And they also do a bit of exports as well.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So currently, at a PE of 9.7, I'll put them on a buy.
What do you think went right with them? So we've got their divisions. Millibrand, they do the plow.
Yes.
But revenue growth at Millibrand has kind of fallen off with just only 7%. And we've got Farmec. I think Farmec is their main performer because of relaxed credit terms and the lack of forex to actually import tractors directly from their suppliers. So they just benefited from that. It's a good turnaround story.
It's a great turnaround. So they've been showing signs of improvement even during the half years. Like what you say, Millibrand has not been performing very well, but the other divisions has sort of carried them forward. But most importantly is the growth in the margins. I think that is quite significant. Looking at the after-tax margin at about 13%, which is quite good.
Okay, we'll have the Phoenix story on Zimplow later today. And we move on. Padenga today has issued a cautionary statement saying that they want to diversify into an export-oriented business.
I think one of the recommendations that we've been putting out there for investors, given of course the situation that we are seeing on the ground in terms of foreign currency shortages, low capacity utilization, was to invest in net exporters such as Padenga. I think already they've done a lot on the local side, but they've also invested in a alligator business in the USA, which is quite encouraging. Currently, they're trading at 96.2 cents, and they are roughly, the market cap is 521. In terms of script, it's a bit difficult to get out of Padenga, but I mean, once you get it, I think it's one stock to keep, really, given, of course, the export potential. But it will be exciting to see what other alternative, business that they'll be.
So let's
focusing
guess,
on.
what do you think they're going to focus on? So they've already said they're getting into solar, but that's not export oriented. So what do you think they're getting into? Farming?
Maybe horticulture. Something.
Could be horticulture.
Could be, yeah. For me, I mean, that's an easy target in terms of exports.
Or fish?
Yeah. Fish, yeah, fish could be. But, I mean, in terms of exports,
I'd go for horticulture.
yeah, horticulture, yeah.